everyone, we're a random walk from Hana Academy Seoul. I'm Hyungjun. I'm Tim. Today we're going to introduce the world's biggest and the longest popsicle stick bridge ever made.
Hi again, we're Taeyong, Hyungjun, and Jiwon. Thank you for taking interest in our bridge. In this video, we'll show you how we made it from A to Z. To briefly introduce our bridge for those who didn't watch the previous video, we are students of Hana Academy Seoul, and Hudge Bridge was our project for 2013's physics experiment course. The goal of this project was to build the biggest, most beautiful bridge based on popsicle sticks and glue. The main idea behind this criterion was that a bridge must be physically sturdy for it to be beautiful. In this video, we will introduce the design, construction, and destruction of our bridge. Our bridge was designed after New York's Hellgate Bridge. Hellgate Bridge is a steel railway bridge that was known to be the longest bridge in the world during 1916 to 1931. You might think you've seen this bridge before. Perhaps you have, or maybe you're just confusing it with the Sydney Harbour Bridge, which was also built after this design. The Hellgate Bridge is a type of a through arch bridge where the deck passes through the arch. The force upon the deck is distributed via vertical suspension cables onto the arches above. Because plane tickets were too expensive for us to go on a field trip in advance, we instead observed a 3D model of Hellgate Bridge that was available upon search in Google. We would like to thank whoever made and posted this on the internet through this video. And ta-da! This was our first blueprint. We first planned to make Hudge Bridge about 1.7 meters high and 6.6 meters long. In total, it took about a month from August to September for us to complete our design. We especially paid close attention to the arches. We considered two things. 1. What curve shall we use for the arches? And 2. What truss shall we apply? First of all, an arch is a structure that spans a space and supports structure and weight below it. We thought there would be a mathematical formula for an arch, but with a bit of Googling, we soon found out that any curve that suits this definition can be called an arch. We decided to use a parabolic arch for, according to Wikipedia, an arch that has weight that is uniformly applied will follow a parabolic profile. Second, to decide what kind of truss we shall use, we used a free truss analysis program to test the distribution of force of various kinds of trusses. The results show that type A is the most well distributed, and that type B is fine also. Considering the harmony of the design, we decided to use type A to build individual arches and type B to connect the top arch with the bottom arch. By now we figured out that though architecture is based on physics, it is much more practical and does not require the high precision of physics. This is the final design of Hudge Bridge, which is 6.4 meters long and 2.1 meters high, which was redrawn after its completion. Now comes the fun part, construction!
Yay!
Hi, I'm Jaeyoung. Before starting construction, we conducted some simple experiments to decide what type of glue we shall use and how we shall connect the popsicle sticks. As a result, we found out hot glue is much more flexible, thus more endurable, and that the strength of the double layer method is similar to the strength of the single layer method, thus much more efficient in terms of saving popsicle sticks and glue sticks. So we agreed to mainly use the double layer method with glue guns. First, we made the arches. To make a parabolic arch, we decided to flip the arch that is formed in suspension bridges. So we attached only the ends of a piece of thread on the wall, according to our design, and glued popsicle sticks following the shape of the thread. Then we made each arch into a 3D structure. In this process, we even invented the toilet paper method, where we used toilet paper rolls to keep the distance between the two arches constant. After creating the deck piers, connecting them all together, and adding the cables, the Hudge Bridge was completed. A little more than a month was used to finish construction from November 8 to December 13. It was time-consuming and we had to sacrifice many of our lunches, dinners, snack time, and sometimes even yaja time we are supposed to be in the study halls, but it was worth it. After completion, we installed lights and invited the school to take photos in front of it if they like to, and even displayed it right outside dormitories. And this is the Hudge Bridge at night. Wow! And this is us.